Greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie the First, you know? You see, the four homeless people were lose them life, unfortunately, the other day, yeah, you know? I hear an argument say them all and must a question a deportee feet or something like that. In Jamaica, them good all charge him already. You see, but that sound too convenient for my taste. More looking at that and more listen to that some more, and yeah, me I pay some good attention to that. Cause you don't know, a man left Jamaica depends on the type of deportee him is, how long him did there. They're foreigner, I think like that. Because what kind of connection him would have, what kind of reason, you know, what kind of resource him could have, what kind of motive him could have, what kind of, was he in the area, you know, all of them questions they need to be established and things like that, in order to convict him anyway. Before me can even dare consider, I never read, me not even think say deportee, you know. It's not impossible, you know, see, but, you know, see, it just goes to show the level of confidence where I have, you know, the judiciary process and the whole system, the judiciary system and a whole, you know, see, from in the 80s, seeing, me a Rasta man, you know, seeing, I don't have to explain myself because again, when I talk logics, I've never voted, I'm not affiliated to no political party. You see, I just state the facts. You see, I have to spread my bed with spot me sure so me might wake up a morning. I just might think that. You see what them do to wear Carol Guard and right through the years and see what I go on. You see, PNP government are the first government to send a black contingency back to Africa. I see some level of resettlement back in Africa and acceptance with the hope say there's acceptance there for us, which was, you know, yeah. Seeing? So again, you have to kind of spread the bed where you wake up a man. Seeing? But from in the 1980s, again, which is documented fact, say I got compromise the whole judiciary process and even the office of the Prime Minister. You know, see, that are you, a whole heap of picnic in a politics here now, where they even recognize or realize the history. Enough people we have to labor right, don't even, them just say it off of fanfare or probably off of the love of clerks. No disrespect to the people in intellect still, but you don't know more time when we look back in our history and the example that was set, I'm an assessor. Because again, yeah, capitalism I look for take over Jamaica from democratic socialism, which was Michael Manley. See, capitalism was successful in the 1980 election. How Jamaica progress upwards. You see it. How them now help Jamaica, assist Jamaica for climb up, benefited some way socially, economically. You see it. Rather, it was worse. It went worse. The dollar slide, we never recover back from that period. You understand me? During this period, Sierra have him own a ganja shipment, him own a thing a go on. You know, see it up a Spring Plain there. See? Him and the CIA, them and Jim Brown and the whole thing, and them set up the BCCI bank in Jamaica, and I tell people we are sell ganja and drugs to carry the money come. When them know say Israel, the money a go back. Go develop Israel because there's some Israeli guy who own the bank and them thing. A one bag of mix up. You know see? But the whole status of the affair, the whole status, the character of the organization get compromised. You know see, when it comes to 1980, now, 79, 80, Amnesty International done declare say capital punishment is wrong and all them things. And them do a whole heap of demonstration, set up a whole heap of research and show the party, the model, the government, the model, and show them how it now work and things like that. You see, a lot of the man them where did I get killed at the time in a capital murder was was unpremeditated then, for lack of a better word. You understand what I say? Spur of the moment, just reactive murder. See, and a lot of them was from poor, was below, was on the bottom of the economic sphere. That means I'm a poor ghetto people. You understand? And again, most of them come from a certain political persuasion. You see, this is how I know, say, you can buy your pass from the Governor General, and if you're rich enough, you can pay the Governor General for pardoning you. Because rich people used to commit murder to it. It wasn't immune. Them not immune from committing them type of thing that them used to do it too. You understand? But was paid death penalty and all of the occasions. Because one, them can buy clemency from the Governor General, them can buy stay of exclusion, them can buy good liar, no doubt. Seeing for pointing out certain things, seeing and argue them case and them position. Seeing a whole heap of factors contribute to them not being punished by the death penalty, and that was set up that way there. You know, see, most of the man them where get the punishment never have good representation and things like that. A lot of them did. Seeing, but all of these things that I try outline was learned and known knowledge to the judiciary system. Regardless of what the government want to push, what agenda they want to push, the judge and the prosecutor them know which Judge Hugh was one of them. He was pushing a political agenda, like it or not, and you can go research it for yourself. You know, see, in a 1980, between 1980 and 1984, Siaga used them man there and kill more people than were dead in a 2 decades. Put it put it mildly. You know, see it? Yeah. And all of them man did did have them rights violated, because again, you did have a stay where, for instance, so the Amnesty International did a look into the whole system and thing, and so them did have to pause the whole thing for a bit. You understand? Now that pause is not no fault of the man them. You know, see? And as long as none of them cause the process for delay, it is in violation of them human rights. You know, see it? Yeah, man. See, I got them labor right, judge them and judiciary, man. Just bypass and overlook the whole of them there and just hang the man them same way. You know, see, all of them thing there was politically motivated. You know, see it? And they all had was to be sanctioned and processed by, I like say that word, the judiciary, you know, because I always a slip up, because I have a, you know, like me a stammer. You know, see it? Yeah. But by the judicial process, you know, see it? So they are very complicit. You know, see it? And in questioning all of them things, obviously, yeah, when you observe, say, yeah, them are the youth them blame for everything. Yeah, the same shatter, kill them, where kill the people, and them blame for everything. I can't blame them because them don't know what them do them last. And I only last them. The judiciary, the institution that were meant to be an example, like a factor where them a contender, opposing contender. You know, see, una contend for the same spoils. Because a big criminality una do to while una, you know, see it, and the youth them know, because the things them want to do not really hide. Una never spare any much energy in like brainwashing or hiding on the deeds from the people them anymore. You know, see it, and day by day the youth them get wiser. You know, see it. So we have to start from up there, so up at the top. Politician and certain institution of influence, you know, them for swamp need draining. Them have a lot for answer to. You know see it, and until them clean up for them game. You know see, everything what the youth them a do is a reflection of them. You understand me? Not because you're out there in your clean shirt, your clean white shirt, neck color every day, and your AC. You are solely responsible for every gunshot of the youth them fire. Oh, me for there, sir. Being of this caliber and know how to mash up half of them gun there in Jamaica without hurting a youth. Without even a youth know say I me do it. Oh, me for there, sir. And know how to do that. And only down this one, they have not attempt to stop the extra, the added gun them where come. The over, you know see, very soon. Right now, every 50 man in a Jamaica, one in every 50 man in a Jamaica at least, I may put that moderately. One in every 50 man in a Jamaica have access to a illegal gun right here now. You know see. And more are come. You know see. And the youth them where I use them I get younger and younger. And the reason them where them people are dead for get vaguer and vaguer. You know see. You know, I get lesser and lesser, less reasonable. You know see. So there have to be a cause of concern unless you're not human. You know see. Regardless if you're Jamaican or not. You know see, because again, they abroad, you realize that them things that the press love, them things that the press blow out of proportion, see for further stagnate any form of growth in the island. Because one of the basic growth of Jamaica is tourism. You know see, and when them get them type of news there, a whole heap of millionaire now want to come, they come spend the money and explore the culture and walk up and down and look what go on because them fear for them life. And the news of them I get some news like so them will get kidnapped. Because one of the first news that you hear is a plane crashing at Rocky Point and the pilot them get kidnapped. And one of the first news that we are spread abroad, you know. I kidnap the pilot. You know see it? So at them little thing that people look for lead a certain narrative and construct a certain character of Jamaica about and it further oppress the economy. You know see, right here now, if you try to book a flight for go Australia, it's twice what it costs to go Jamaica. You know see, again, with politicians and with judiciary them are complicit in these acts. They know what's going on and they allow it for none of them not challenge them thing here. See? Australia is twice the distance for go Jamaica. Yet at twice the plane fare for go Australia, for go Jamaica. So you can go Australia 2 times and come back. And only can afford to go Jamaica 1 time. You know see? You don't realize what go on, man. You know see? This is a structure we're set up and it's being maintained. You know see, because we have ample resource and responsible enough people with enough resource again to challenge certain things, both psychologically and physically. You know see, but it not happen. See, me have high respect for JDF and the police them. You know see it, and you don't know people picking them on people life same way. You know see it. You don't really want to put them in a danger or put them for go. But again, that's not the only way. You know, see, and again, that at a war we send them go war against other Jamaican like themselves and other Jamaican get hurt like themselves. You know, see, come on, man. A dire straits the island in a man. A time for some man come out of themselves and make drawback, man, and make some sacrifice, man. And also Jamaica still, we're not that wicked. You know, see, we know when things are get out of hand, man, and know, say, yo, no, foolishness aside, no. You get what I say? We're at that point here now, man. You know, see, yes, Rasta, share, like, and subscribe. Hope it makes sense. In a Rastafari name. Jaja.